Alright guys, something I just missed earlier, and I just want to talk about this because it's very interesting. Now we're getting a sell-off here, 1.5% to the downside. Now my last video that I talked about the J-hook pattern. I talked about where we're sitting here. We need to accept above and all that sort of stuff. What I want to talk about is that the all-time highs? Yeah, close enough. Right. I want to talk about the J-hook pattern. I want to talk about the parabolic sort of structure, right? If I actually zoom in, we are potentially forming a J-hook pattern. Do we see here? We formed two of them. We formed one, and then the second one took off. Okay, so we need to be aware that maybe we are creating this move, the four candles down to the downside. Okay, but just in case. Right, just in case, what if this is the J-hook? What if this is the J-hook and this is a slight rejection? Now, if I show you here, and this is actually how I like to see it, where you break up out of it and then you get the rejections. This is perfect. This is what we want to see. But this did go to new all-time highs, right? This did go to new all-time highs here. Okay, so if we just theorize for a minute that maybe this didn't break up as much as this, for example, which is not ideal. But what I'm saying is, and the reason I'm making this video for is that if tomorrow we start to get bullish and we start to take out the highs of this candle, that would be a failed move. Okay, that would be a failed move. Now, failed moves create fast moves in the opposite direction. That's a failed move down, creating a fast move in the opposite direction. So just want to put it out there that just in case we only have one sort of J-hook, this had almost two kind of patterns, right? But just in case we're only having one pattern here, if we fail, if we have a failure and we start breaking above this rejection right here, well, we need to be prepared to get long. Just potentially FOMO buy at this alarm. If you see this alarm going off, potentially FOMO buy into Bitcoin in case Bitcoin starts moving hard off that level. And price will need to stay above this bearish candle. See this candle here? So your stop loss would have to go below that candle, roughly. We don't know where it's going to finish yet. We're still down. It's down 1.5% now. Okay, so this is just something to keep an eye on, and a strategy just in case this is going to go parabolic on this little J-hook pattern, right? There is a bit of a J-hook, and this is a bit of a rounding J-hook pattern. What if this is the pattern that sends us into the stratosphere, we'll call it? Time will tell. Right now is bearish, okay, and as I said, we are bearish below this level. We need to be careful below this level, but if we start to negate this tomorrow, it can be a failed move. Okay, so just be prepared.